Would you like to learn how to stop making these financial mistakes that are killing your cash flow? Personal finance is the issue that most worries us as we face economic commitments. We all want to generate more money and be free of debt, but sometimes we don't know how to do it, or where to start. You may be wondering why your personal finances are not as good as you expect. Why haven't you achieved that economic stability you imagined you would have some years ago? The answer to this question is your habits. Our daily habits and decisions have a greater impact on our lives than we often realize. They limit what we can achieve in so many ways. The same happens with personal finances. These negative habits can be sabotaging our economy. In this video, I'm going to teach you 11 small habits that can change your personal finances forever. Whether you're looking to save more money or spend smarter, these are the habits that will have a significant impact on your wealth. I assure you that each of these habits tips will help you achieve personal and financial success. I recommend you stay until the end of the video. You have nothing to lose, but a lot to gain. Let's get started. You will never change your life unless you change something you do daily. To start working on successful personal finances, the first thing is to have a goal. A goal to know where you're going and what you want. You need to be aware of what you're spending, how much money you earn, and how you can generate additional income. In addition to that, know what expenses you can avoid. As your goals change, it changes different aspects of your life. Practicing the following small habits tips will help you improve your personal finances and attract wealth and prosperity into your life. The first tip on 11 small habits that will change your personal finances forever is think big. There are two ways in which we human beings tend to act: for necessity or for satisfaction. If we wait for the situation to get more difficult, then we will have to act out of necessity. And maybe we have to do things that we don't like, and we can feel uncomfortable doing it. Instead, there is another way to do it. That's called doing things for satisfaction. Doing things for satisfaction allow us to establish clear goals, do things that motivate us, think of great projects, and have bigger dreams. All this will motivate us to do things with a state of cheerfulness and happiness that will attract other people to act the same way. So, set goals that are challenging for you and take action right now. Don't forget to think big. Small things don't motivate anyone. The next habit that will change your personal finances forever is organize your workspace. Poorly organized workplaces shatter productivity, cause mistakes, drive away prosperity. Instead, a well-organized workspace and productive environment are favorable for tasks, accelerate processes, and help you more easily to visualize success. A messy workspace has the opposite effect. It's harder to take on tasks take longer to complete, and you have less mental clarity. This is supposed to be the place where you spend most of the day, and it is the place where you are generating income to pay your bills. It is not an effective use of your space to have your personal finances disorganized, or in a way that prevents you from being as productive as possible. By the way, if you're enjoying the video so far and want more tips like this, like and subscribe to the channel so I know. Moving on to the next 11 small habits that will change your personal finances forever is wake up early. It is well known that successful and wealthy people are early bird, right? This kind of habit has been associated with certain aspects of business. Those who wake up early can start their day before anyone else. They can write emails, exercise, or find time for themselves. Early bird people also tend to be happier and more proactive. People with the habit of getting up earlier and starts the day off with a positive attitude. Now, what about waking up early and get those features that will make you stand out from others? The next tip I have for you when it comes to 11 small habits that will change your personal finances forever is start a business. Times are changing and you need to start a business. One of the best ways to improve your personal finances is to work on a business idea you find interesting. In other words, being an employee will not allow you to become a millionaire. So think about what business you can set up in the future. Think about the problems or needs you have, or the people around you, and focus on solving them through a product or service. To succeed in a business is not about extraordinary ideas, it is about ideas that solve simple problems. Before moving on to the next tip, if you want to know more about business ideas you can start without investment and earn good money, there's a link in my description box with a video where I talk about business ideas to start, also suitable for beginners. Now with that out of the way, let's move on to the next tip on 11 small habits that will change your personal finances forever, and that is: ask more, talk less. Think and answer this question. How much do you learn when you are the one talking? We sure that you learn very little. Making questions, the desire to learn, and the desire to know the points of view of others, this can teach you great things. In addition to this, when you develop the ability to listen, you acquire a competitive advantage. It might seem a bit odd, or out of the ordinary, but speaking less can actually help you understand what's going on in certain circumstances as well as your own motivations. So, talk less and use your ears. You might find opportunities this way. The next tip on 11 small habits that will change your personal finances forever is: invest in your talents and skills. Regardless of whether you went only to school or university, knowledge and learning cannot stay there. Invest in your talents and skills, participate in face-to-face and digital courses, do not stay with the excuse that you do not have time or money. Today there are many alternatives, free videos, books, conferences, etc. Alternatives that will put you above the rest. And therefore, you will earn more money. The next 11 small habits that will change your personal finances forever is: 3 days a week, switch your music to an educational video or audio book to learn about money. The music entertains. That's fine. But an audiobook or educational video teaches you and capacitates you to be a better person. Invest 3 days a week. Either when you go for a walk, in your relaxing time, in your car, or while you cleaning your house, change the music and listen to an audiobook. The next tip on 11 small habits that will change your personal finances forever is: drink at least 1 liter water a day. Drinking enough water is essential for a healthy life. Everything starts from your physical well-being. If you can't be physically well, how do you intend to improve your personal finances? This is one of the secrets of a young mind and body. Prosperity comes to those who are prepared to receive it, both mentally and physically. The next 11 small habits that will change your personal finances forever is: learn new things. These days, would you choose to travel in a horse and cart? One of the biggest problems in times of crisis is the lack of adaptation to the environment, changes, and new trends. Many things that used to be done no longer work today. Technology, computers, and the internet have completely changed the way of living and doing business around the world. If you resist on learning new things, you will be digging your own financial grave. Learning systems, languages, and among other things, are not optional. They are a necessity. And the longer you take to decide to learn, the more difficult your adaptation to everything that is already happening, day by day will be. Remember, crises occur first in the mind and then occur in our economy. If we are not prepared for changes, if we do not have an open mind, then the crisis will persist. The next tip on 11 small habits that will change your personal finances forever is: surround yourself with more successful people than you. I will keep saying this. You are the average of the 5 people with whom you spend most of your day. What do you think would happen if those 5 people are successful entrepreneurs, with an incredible ability to do business and investment? Now, think about what would happen if those 5 people were unemployed people and without much expectation of the future. I'm sure you've already answered the question. The next on 11 small habits that will change your personal finances forever is: give yourself time to harvest what you plant. The results that change life do not arrive in the short term. These take time. That business that became the purpose of your life will not start to make money in the first months, but in the first years. So if you are desperate for the things you just started and that are not working, This simply reflects your short-term mentality. Don't forget that your personal finances will improve in the long term, when that harvest begins to bear fruit. An old man says that good luck and preparation always find an opportunity. The richest and most successful people prepare for success and wealth all the time. They wait for luck to find them, and find them prepared. And usually, that happens. So far I have shared 11 small habits that I hope will help you take control over your personal finances forever. Remember, these changing habits are the key to a better financial future. I suggest that you start by making small changes and build on them over time. In order to make a lasting change, it is important to start small and make sure that the first changes are sustainable. Have you ever tried any of these habits before? What other types of habits you know that can help with personal finances? Comment below, let's share the knowledge. And if you want to know about non-degree online side hustles that generate good money, I recommend you watch this video next. I also invite you to share this video with friends or relatives who are searching for ways of changing their personal finances in a positive way. This video could help them. Like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.